Do you know that by using simple design rules, you can make your home look amazing? Take a look at these photos. Here are the 7 key design principles for a stunning living room. In this video, we will guide you through each principle with practical examples and easy-to-follow tips. If you are looking to revamp your living room or just starting to decorate, you'll find this video incredibly helpful. Plus, for those of you who are inspired to start immediately, we've provided a list of similar products in the description below. Let's transform your living room into a beautiful and functional space. Key number 1, color. In your living room, choosing the right color scheme is essential. If you prefer modern styles, cool, neutral colors like grays and blues are great for creating a calm atmosphere. But to add personality, consider incorporating bold accents like a vibrant throw pillow or an eye-catching accent wall. This adds depth while maintaining the modern vibe. For the walls, move beyond plain white. Experiment with subtle patterns or muted colors to bring sophistication. When selecting furnishings, mix light and dark pieces for contrast. A dark coffee table with light sofas, for instance, can create an appealing dynamic. This approach not only brings visual interest, but also allows each piece to stand out. The key is to balance your color choices, creating harmony between the walls and furniture. Using different shades and textures enriches the space, making it cohesive and welcoming. Key number 2, balance. Don't think of balance as just a strict rule of symmetry, where everything has to match perfectly on either side. Balance in interior design can be much more nuanced and creative. If your style leans towards the modern and eclectic, you can achieve an asymmetrical balance. So, it's not just about having 2 identical sofas facing each other, but you can balance a large sectional on one side with a couple of sleek armchairs and a floor lamp on the other. But you can also play with color and texture to create balance. For example, if you have a bold colored piece of art for the walls, balance it with more subdued tones in your furniture and decor. Instead of matching every element, focus on creating a harmonious blend. But remember, balance isn't just about the big pieces. Small decor items and accent pieces play a crucial role. For the furnishings, a large coffee table can be balanced with smaller side tables or ottomans. So even if your furniture pieces are different, they can still create a cohesive and balanced look. But the key is not to overdo it. A well-balanced room should feel natural and not forced. Use varied textures and contrasting colors to add depth and interest, but ensure they complement each other. This approach helps in creating a living room that's not only visually appealing, but also comfortable and welcoming. Key number 3, textures. In your living room, understanding the principle of texture is crucial to create a space that's not only visually appealing, but also comfortable and engaging. Don't shy away from experimenting with various textures. Incorporating a mix of smooth, rough, soft, and hard surfaces can significantly enhance the room's overall feel. Texture plays a key role in adding depth and variety, making your living room more inviting. If your style leans towards modern minimalism, you might think that texture doesn't fit in with clean lines and a monochrome palette. So you might be inclined to choose furniture and decor with similar finishes and materials. But you can still incorporate texture subtly to add warmth and dimension. For example, consider the walls. Instead of opting for plain, flat surfaces, think about using textured wallpapers or adding elements like wood panels or stone cladding. These can introduce texture without overpowering the modern aesthetic. But it's not just about the walls. For the furniture, choose items with a mix of materials. A sleek leather sofa can be complemented by a soft, plush rug underfoot and silky cushions. Key number 4, focal points. In your living room, the importance of a focal point cannot be overstated. Don't just randomly place furniture and decor items. Instead, thoughtfully select a central element that commands attention. The focal point could vary based on your personal style or the room's layout. It might be a grand fireplace that invites cozy gatherings, a large, captivating piece of art that reflects your taste, or a statement furniture piece that exemplifies sophistication. Even a well-positioned television can serve as a focal point in more modern, media-centric spaces. So consider what draws you in and start there. If your taste leans toward the contemporary, imagine a sleek, modern electric fireplace paired with minimalist decor, creating a clean, sophisticated look. Alternatively, an accent wall painted in a bold color or adorned with striking wallpaper can also serve as an impactful focal point. For example, in a room with neutral tones, a vibrant accent wall not only adds a pop of color, but also draws the eye naturally. For the walls, you might consider large-scale artwork, or a collection of smaller pieces arranged in a compelling gallery. Instead of letting the room feel disjointed, this approach ties the space together. But when it comes to the furniture, remember to complement, not compete with, your focal point. Key number 5, scale and proportion. In your living room, understanding scale and proportion is essential to creating a balanced and inviting space. This principle is all about the size of objects in relation to each other and the room they're in. Furniture and decor need to fit comfortably, neither dominating the space nor appearing too small and insignificant. For example, a large, spacious living room can easily house a grand sectional sofa, making it a focal point without overwhelming the room. But if your space is smaller, consider a more petite sofa and chairs. These smaller pieces will still provide comfort and style without making the room feel cramped. Scale and proportion also extend to decor elements like artwork, rugs, and even lighting fixtures. A common mistake is choosing items that are out of proportion, like a tiny rug in a large room or a small painting on a vast wall. Instead, select items that match the scale of your space. For a large wall, consider a bigger piece of art or a gallery wall arrangement. For lighting, ensure the size of lamps or chandeliers is in harmony with the room's dimension. Key number 6. Harmony and unity. Harmony and unity in interior design are like the melody of a beautiful song. They bring together various elements in your living room to create a cohesive and appealing space. It's about crafting a theme or a coherent style that makes the room feel like a well-orchestrated ensemble. Every aspect, from colors and textures to patterns and shapes, should work in concert to create a unified look. For instance, envision a modern minimalist living room. This style is characterized by clean lines, a neutral color palette, and minimal decor, all combining to form a space that feels orderly and serene. To achieve harmony and unity, start by selecting a color scheme that resonates with you and carry it throughout the room. It doesn't mean everything needs to be the same color, but rather that the colors should complement each other. Then look at textures and patterns. If your furniture is sleek and modern, you might choose soft, plush textures in your rugs and throw pillows to add warmth. As for patterns, select ones that align with the room's overall aesthetic, subtle, geometric patterns for a modern room, for instance. Key number 7. Rhythm. In your living room, don't underestimate the power of rhythm in design. Often overlooked, rhythm is the secret ingredient that brings a space to life, especially in modern settings where simplicity is key. So, how do you incorporate rhythm without compromising the clean, sleek lines of modern design? For examples, consider the walls. They are your canvas. Instead of using bold, overwhelming patterns, opt for subtle textures or soft, repeating patterns that enhance rather than dominate the space. But don't stop there. For the furniture, think about continuity and flow. So, choose pieces that complement each other not just in color but in form as well. This might mean selecting a coffee table, shelving, and chairs with similar curves or lines, creating a visual connection across the room. But rhythm isn't just about repetition. It's also about contrast. Use contrasting textures and materials to add depth and interest. For example, pair a plush sofa with a sleek glass coffee table, or combine a smooth metal lamp with a textured rug. These contrasts create a dynamic yet harmonious atmosphere, encouraging the eye to move around the room seamlessly. Check out the links below for some great product ideas that can help you achieve the perfect look for your living room.